Hi guys, I'm Nicole Self. I'm the owner and stylist of Selfness Hair Studio, and I'm here today to help you with a few creative ways to manage your color in between our salon visits. Okay, so first up we've got accessories. Now accessories can be your best friend right now. They're super quick and an easy way to disguise any of that regrowth or roots that are coming in. You could start with a headband or a scarf. I've got a scarf today that I'm going to show you real quick on how you can use that. I've got a pretty large one here. It doesn't necessarily have to be this large, but as long as it's big enough to wrap down. So we're going to start by taking it and folding it in half, and we're going to create this like upside down triangle here. And then we're simply just going to roll from the top down and just keep rolling it all the way down, essentially just making a band here. And then we're gonna take it behind our neck. Now I'm just gonna tuck a little bit of this hair out of my way first. And then we'll take it from the bottom, make sure it's even here, and bring it up to tie. And then you're just gonna be mindful of trying not to get any of those little hairs from up top in between when you're tying it. So I'm gonna secure it up here. And you can do a bow or a knot depending on what style you want to do. So I'm just going to do a little bow here and pull it through. I'm going to take my hair and kind of fluff it down, and you can pull this down there. And it's a great way to just kind of cover up that little part line there and add some interest to your look as well. So another great accessory, one of my favorites, it's super easy and totally foolproof, are hats. Now this is great because there's multiple options. You can dress it up, dress it down, throw a ball cap on if you just need to run to the store, or you can also dress up your outfit a little bit with something more fashion forward. So I've got this cute little straw hat here. This is one of my favorites. It's a quick, easy way to dress things up, and you can't beat it. You get full coverage. All right, so aside from our accessories, another option we have is to work with our hair parting. Now, I wear my hair with a pretty prominent part, as most people do. It's off to the center a little bit, but as you can see, it goes straight down my head. And with regrowth, that's gonna be pretty noticeable. So what we're gonna wanna do is work with a zigzag parting, and this is gonna camouflage and mask that a little bit better. So what you're gonna need is a rat tail comb. I prefer this. I just find these very easy to work with in terms of being able to get a cleaner line across the top of your head. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what you're gonna wanna do is take this rat tail comb and take the point of it on either side of your part line, and then just work in a zigzag fashion towards the back of your head. If you've got thick hair, you can take a little wider of a zigzag. Finer hair, you wanna just keep the zigzag a little shorter. So what that looks like is we're just gonna start over here on the right side of my part and just cross over side to side down the top of my head here. And then you're gonna scoop the hair up and just lift it straight off your head and grab it and pull it up to each side. Now I'm just gonna comb it a little bit to get it situated. And it also gives you a little lift as well, so it's not just so flat to your head. And comb the hair on either side here. But as you can see, it just disguises that part line a little bit better, and it's not such a straight line down my head. Okay, so the next options I'm going to talk to you about pertain to gray coverage. So some of you might be having some gray roots coming in, and I can understand how stressful that might be. So these are some two great tips on how you can help cover or minimize the look of that in between your visits. So the first I wanted to talk about are root touch-up sprays. These are great because they come in a variety of shades that can be matched up to your hair color. They're temporary and they shampoo out, so there's no risk in human error in applying them. So you're not going to run the risk of having a color correction when you get back into the salon. They're also really really quick, efficient, and it doesn't take too much time to apply, and you don't have all the processing stuff to go with it. So I personally don't color my hair, but I do have a dry shampoo that I'm gonna demonstrate with. It's basically the same application as to how you would use a root touch-up spray. So you would take the can, you'd wanna cover that part line as well as that front area there as well, where you're really gonna notice any of the regrowth, and just hold the can about 6 to 8 inches away, spray right down that part and in the front there as well. Okay, so the last option I wanted to talk to you about, especially in terms of gray coverage, are at-home color root touch-up kits. And these are something I only recommend if you can get them from your actual stylist or salon professional. That way you're guaranteeing a professional product, you've got the good quality, and they're going to be able to formulate that color for you. It's gonna take all the guesswork out. You don't even have to worry about it. They have your formula. Much like me with my clients, I have all of their formulas, so it would be very easy for me to match them up and get the perfect shade shipped right to them. Now, these are only intended to cover the area that you can really see, much like the root retouch sprays. So that would be that part line down the middle, a little bit of the area to the side, as well as that front area. Now, this is something I'm offering my guests if they need it, as well as a video consultation to help walk them through it and a video on how to apply. And again, this is something I only recommend if you can get from your actual stylist to guarantee the quality, as well as have someone help walk you through this process. All right, so I hope this video has been helpful in some fashion and there was something within it that you can find that works for you personally. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or if there's something you'd like to try, such as the root retouch sprays or the at-home color kits, you can send me a message and we can go from there in terms of formulating it for you and having it shipped to you. So thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone is doing well, and I look forward to seeing you sometime soon.